Alright, so the first time didn't go so well. And I'm gonna start with a little crazy, don't want any umbrella birds. That totally paid off. The attractive pianist. With a T. With a T. We were speaking, draw. One thing that we were talking about earlier was, speed, I Show Speed. That clip where he was in Lima, Peru, and got to be the mayor for an hour. That was just, you know, insane. I don't know if anyone saw those videos, but they were pretty nutty. It reminded me of like those old videos of Michael Jackson going out into a balcony and just people going crazy or whatever. Not even close to that, of course. Michael Jackson was on another level in that regard, but it was still pretty wild to see. So that was neat. On a different level of people going crazy, the whole China DeepSeek thing making then like the investors on the stock market lose their mind and made the S&P 500 / general economy lose like, oh great, that's what I was hoping would happen, lose insane amounts of money. Like Nvidia lost 600 to 700 billion dollars in that one day, which is more than like the entirety of, I don't know if Mexico or some, like, more than some countries' entire stock markets, as well as more than, like, I don't know, probably McDonald's, I don't know, freaking Walmart, and like 3 other companies combined. They lost that much. It was crazy. Move up the Mara. Okay, here. That does make sense. Actually, yeah. Well, I want one so that this can shoot, but now that we have the bat, that works. I don't think I'm gonna cupcake though. I'll roll. I like a dromedary. I'd switch a dromedary for the marmoset. I'd switch one of those. Yeah, have to move the Mar up because otherwise the dog spawns from the bat extra trumpet, and then it's really bad news because we don't get those extra 4 trumpets. That's the chat assist right there. That's the chat assist right there. Nope. Nope. Yes. I guess yes. Don't love that, but it's also so close at this point that I kind of feel like I gotta take it. Okay, you got a tuna. It's a pretty big tuna, in fact. Double kill plus a snipe and a half, and they got some good buffs out of it. But nah, we got this. We got our little Batman back there. Calling yourself Giga Chad for the assist. You get punished in other chats for that kind of thing. How much do I want another song? I guess I'll just roll. King's looking decent. At the same time, I don't really want to switch this, don't really want to switch these two because close to level, need this for this. So team's a little bit locked in, maybe more than I would want to at this point, but what was that, Canadian? Speaking of Canada, something, all of the tariff stuff that I'm not going to go into the details of. But you know that they're there. You know that they're there. Oh, yeah, okay, completely different. There was this, ooh. I think I'd take this just to keep our, like, win rate up. Ooh. That's pretty tempting. That's pretty tempting. I think that's tempting enough for me to just get rid of this. Do this. I know there's something to be said about keeping it for Dromedary, but let's just try to keep winning, huh? Let's try to keep winning for a little bit. I don't even know if I want to freeze that. I think this position is ready to move. Granted, I would need a different tier 3, which... I mean, I guess you could Surge and Fish again or something, but... I guess I should freeze it. But it's probably a temporary thing, so I don't really love the freeze. But what I was gonna say was, I learned about this game called, was it Block Blast or Box Blast? I don't know what exactly it was called. It's some game that looks like Tetris, but it's like easier / more boring. I don't know. I haven't fully looked at all the details of it, but what I did want to say was that I think I have quickly Googled like one. It looks like I could maybe play like browser versions of it, or at least copies of it. So I might do that for a little segment on stream just to see what it's about. Because I'm not downloading it and playing on my phone. I'm just not doing that. But apparently it's very popular with the kids. Apparently very popular. You know what? I'll double level. Not really interested in these things. Well, I think I just don't. I think I just end. This is gonna buff both of these, and then maybe we switch out probably the Dromedary, and then I guess I only need to switch one right now, but obviously I should be looking at some point to start upgrading elements of the team here. But for this turn, we leave it as is. Does it mean that all of these stats we've been using are going to go to waste? A little bit, but trade at the front. It's a good start. We get 3 shots, 2 kills. Dog, 11-11 dog. But I guess on the same note as the whole Block Blast thing, I'm also kind of... there's like so many games and stream things I want to do right now. There's the Dead Cells game trial, which I'm still going to be going for. There's the Sute Hakan NSO game that we had started. That game's really cool. Star Puff's still chipping away at. I still want to play a lot of Puck. I'm still fiending for some Puck. Get me on the ice. And then there's some non-gaming stuff, of course. Woodcarve Wednesday. Another thing that I don't actually want to say yet, because both a little bit hard to describe, but then also a little bit uncertain if it will happen anytime soon. So I don't even want to say it, but there's a lot of things. And then there's like actual Switch games that I still have that I want to play, and of course Unity Game Jam games, and there's so many things. There's so many things. But not enough things to help me keep filibustering and holding out on making a decision between selling the Dromedary and or the Patagonia Mara. So there is that. Well, one thing that you could do is, you know, have this in front to give attack while this gives health to everything. That's not crazy. And this 3 damage 3 times is still a lot right now. But you need the bat for this to work. You need the bat for this to work. You can't buy a cherry and put it on something. So there's that. Obviously, you know, you could get a Nyala in instead of the white bat eventually, or, you know, Rock Hopper or something, but we're not there yet. So it feels a little tough to switch out this. So it's really these two. This is more good immediate. I think you gotta do the Dromedary. I'm sorry, I think you gotta. A Perma Slice is pretty interesting, because we get, I mean, we're only getting 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this uses 1, so you wouldn't even be able to do the Slice, so not really worth it. Move the front enemy perk once. Not gonna bother. I don't think I'm trying to level that thing. And this also has 3 of these, so I would say that worked out pretty well. I know there's probably people freaking out. Why is he not freezing pets? He has a moose. I wasn't too worried about the moose buff this turn was basically the answer. I mean, you see how much work this Tamarin up front is doing? It's doing a lot. We still win. We still win. We still win. 7 wins. We're so ahead of schedule. We're so insanely ahead of schedule here. That's why it's also hard for me to switch out. But yeah, Rockhopper Penguin. And then you move this back and have the seal up front. That would go well. I'm kind of looking to get like a sea lion level. Okay, this makes this work. This makes this work. And then I think I'm going to just now. Yeah, I mean that works too. He's gonna unfreeze this chocolate, isn't he? Double chocolate. Double chocolate, man. The Mara doesn't work. Okay, the Mara doesn't work. Oh no, the Mara does not work. I needed to put the moose in the bag. Alright, well, we kind of deserve to lose this round, I won't lie. We didn't, though. We didn't, though. Never punished. Never punished? Level? I don't think I'm opposed to getting rid of the Mara and just getting a better unit that does literally anything. Rockhopper Penguin would also work. Nurse Shark would also work. Do this first. Okay. So if I do this and then this, then I guess it depends. Would I rather the sea lion be getting buffed or yeah, probably. Or would I rather more trumpets? I guess those are the 2 questions. Would I rather more trumpets or would I rather more buffs? I mean, we're pretty close to 10 wins. So I guess if that's the idea, then I should do this. And then just roll for tier 1s that probably won't show up. Okay, there's a couple. I think this makes sense, just because we're so close already, to just kind of try to push through with tempo. Like, we already have some scaling, we're just trying to push through to the end. It's just scary because, you know, that can backfire and everything. Well, that's a terrible start. Oh my god, max 1,000 triggers. That's a big fella. We still drew, which is pretty incredible. Okay. Trying to think if there would probably double damage with this is the best that can maybe do. I mean, unless you get like a star fruit type of thing. I would imagine. Really don't think Pete is that great on anything here because the stats are not high on the team. I guess I could do this because this is supposed to jump in front. This is technically bigger, I guess. Definitely getting concerned. Man, that sucks that I don't have enough money for that. That sucks that I don't have money for that. I should have bought the mushroom. I should have bought that mushroom. That was terrible. That was bad. Well, the double damage didn't happen and also didn't really matter. They're 4 squad because of the manta ray. Alright, one more. Definitely feels like I'm getting away with some pretty bad moves. So there's that at least. Chocolate, actually just not worth it anymore. Basically, we're just looking for the mushroom. I guess I'll take that just in case the mushroom doesn't show up. I suppose I put it on you just because you're the biggest guy. Can we squeeze out in time? Well, okay, double death, whatever it is, double damage there. Paid off pretty well. I think this is an easy win. Yes, it is. Hey, how about that? Perfect 10 win achievement. How am I not achieved with that? And 5 health? Full health too? Holy moly. Now, I don't know if we technically perfect did, because I don't remember like the, round 1 and 2 where you get the health back. So I don't know if that was a perfect or a, like a marble perfect or whatever, where you recover the health and then it says perfect. Is that a marble perfect? I forget which perfect, which FGC game that is. But the one where you recover health and it still counts as a perfect, even though it's not like a perfect because you got hit, but then your gray life recovered and etc. so forth. Anyway, something like that. Some awkward fellas. Have you seen some of those post-game fist bump handshakes? They go for the handshake, other guy goes for the fist bump, then they're not sure what's going on, and are we fist bumping? Are we handshaking? Are we? You know what I'm talking about. And we'll take a bug. Alright, well I got a win in finally, so there's that. Oh, I did watch a movie today on the bike. Most of the other days this week on the bike, I was doing, what do you call it there? I was watching other stuff that weren't movies. So more like, when I do a hard bike, I don't usually watch a movie because I can't pay as close attention. So it needs to be something that's maybe more just kind of, whether it's a comedy special where I don't really have to pay attention, or something of that level, or it was just trying to get through backlog of videos that I wanted to watch. Well, this is kind of weird. We just don't actually have enough trumpets for that. We actually just don't really have enough trumpets for that. There's something to be said about statting this up a little bit, I guess, with this, and then buying it over. We adapt into a gear shift. Okay, well that gives me more trumpets. Fortunately, I didn't freeze that other guy. But sure. I guess it does mean I can get rid of the groundhog. But anyway, all that is to say is that I watched the movie Awakenings with Robert De Niro / Robin Williams. And it was a good movie. It was a sad movie as well, but it was a good movie. It was well done and everything. I think I would have to bring it in now, and it would then next turn become a... That's probably not worth it, huh? It would become like a 5-3. That doesn't seem particularly great. I mean, it's probably better than this. But also a Bigfoot that's a 3-4 seems probably better than that too. Although it is easier, I guess, to get health than attack? Kind of. I mean, this gives both, but I guess I was thinking the moose gives health. But it's not like there's cucumbers or something anyway, so most of the scaling is pretty flat, like both sides, except for Boodog and Moose. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have a random Bigfoot. I think I would rather just have that. We'll have enough trumpets for you. We'll have 2 trumpets. I'm not really looking to freeze this to level 3, but I am kind of looking for something to freeze so that this has something to be worthwhile. Okay, I think I'd like to save the level for next turn. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping to see more dromedaries. Oh well, I guess. Get owned, I guess. A 4/4. A 4/4. That's pretty big. 4/4 is a pretty big unit you got there. Interesting. For sure. Interesting. Need to keep the bat for the Tamarin for now. I guess you can't really booby, so you might as well Pletty. Or you could Pletty instead of bat. It's just that the bat's leveled halfway, and the Bigfoot's kind of whatever. I think I'd rather get rid of Bigfoot, bring in Platty. I think you bring in Platty either way, either to replace Bat or Bigfoot, but I think I just do this. We got our free roll from the, what's its name there. But definitely Platty will allow us to not have that. Also, Platty would be good with the marker. Marker. To make it so you don't have to have a Nyala in the front. You can just have the marker in the front so that when it dies, it'll buff the rest of the team, which would be pretty sweet. I guess with that in mind, I can't buy that. With that in mind, I was going to say to do that, but obviously it doesn't matter. Not looking to Surgeon. There's the bat level, then I can probably get rid of it. Although, I guess Dromedary might buff it a little, but we'll see. Maybe we bat and then get rid of Dromedary for some super sweet unit. That coconut unit's pretty good there. I can't imagine we can win this one. Can't imagine we can win this one. Triple Dromedary, huh? Triple Droms? Triple Droms, huh? This doesn't really do anything. This would help future things. But I think I might do that. Just to do it. Also gives us a tier 3, I guess, for the bat. I don't really care about either of these. Roll a few. And I think that's what we're doing. I would like, pulling off a roll team would be nice. Okay, that's gonna work well with the meat. I like that. Oh, they have a lot of her triggers. Yeah, that's, I can't imagine a world where we win here. Oh yeah, especially when it got the 1 health. Yeah, I don't even think it mattered. I don't even think it mattered, the 1 health. Okay, well that's fantastic. Okay. I would need 3 rolls for this, which I could do because I would buy 2 gold plus a free roll. Well, I guess we don't even necessarily need that because this will have 2 for each. But yeah, I think probably this for now. So 2 for each, so 2, 4, and then 6 from one of those. So I don't even necessarily need to roll here. I mean, I have to roll because there's nothing else to do, but not looking to level 3 this. Guess we're looking for these to like chip things down and then. Yeah, I don't really want any of that. What do I want here? Sandworm? It's weird because now with the Nurse Shark we're like halfway trumpets, but Sandworm would still be good. I mean, I'm fine with the trumpet team if it's like we get the marker, but yeah, they're looking pretty good. Where are they getting their trumpets from? Where are they getting them trumpets from? Oh, they're not. They're just not. Okay. Alright. Only 2 wins is a little rough. Probably time for you to leave. I don't really love bringing in the sea lion here, but still probably better than other options. Could definitely do this, right? Nurse before Tamarin. I don't think it matters right now. I mean, this only uses 1. I guess, would you rather do the 6 damage? Would you rather do the 6 damage? Or whatever. Would you rather do this one before this one? Because maybe this kills a big unit and then this helps snipe things after. I guess that makes sense. I'm just trying to... If you just got rid of the Tamarin and did this to give it a melon slice, would that be worth it? How much is a melon slice again? 10 damage? 10 damage is not nothing. 10 damage is not nothing. The only problem is, how many would we get then? We would have 2, 4. We would only have 4 trumpets. Which actually just wouldn't be enough. Well, obviously we would roll some, but I guess maybe if we roll enough. It also forces me to get rid of the Tamarin. I don't know if I want to level this, though. I guess this would mean I'm going all in on trumpets again. We're certainly going to have enough trumpets this turn to give you stuff. Definitely was still looking to get rid of the bat. And I suppose scaling plus the melon slice does leave something. Okay, yeah, you got some pretty cool stuff going on there. The melon slice helps there, that's for sure. Very nice melon slice there. And that's permanent. That's a permanent slice. You could even do this now. Don't know if I want to do that, but I will roll first. It's weird because I guess you could just have this on a trumpet team, because you're likely to roll sometimes every turn at least anyway, but there's also something to be said about visitor plus sniping, but probably a little too cute at this point. Probably a little too cute. Pretty much just looking for the marker, if we're gonna be honest with ourselves. What does that do? Okay, that's worth it. Upgrade the melon slice on the nurse shark. Okay, rock hopper? Does rock hopper make sense? I guess? Probably? I mean, reindeer melon getting buffs also makes sense. Currently, the bogey will override the sausage. This will overwrite this, right? I hope. That would be sad if it didn't. I like both of these. Part of me thinks that this in the long run is needed because we're so far away from 10 wins. Let's see what happens. Science. So their seal is bigger. Okay, it did do the thing we wanted it to do, so that's great. Sweet. Now the booby was level 2. Yeah, it did give a new slice. That is nice. That's nice. Bam! Okay. I guess... this now? So we want to make sure that this actually gets to shoot. We need to roll at least 3 times. Yeah, this is... I don't... 1... I mean, we literally have to roll 3 times, otherwise this won't shoot, so... The booby is useless right now? Right? Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, so the booby's not gonna actually work. But I guess I'll do this. This transition stage is the toughest part for the team, as far as, like, we're trying to level things up, get things going before they, I mean, that thing did a lot of damage, but, yeah, it's not enough. Close, but not enough. It's funny, because a mushroom on this is kind of good, but that's not really. Right? I guess you could transform the Pletibon, whatever, into a octopus. Mushroom Nurse is cool, but also the double melon slice is like kind of the only thing keeping us going at the same time, so it's a little weird. We also need, like, currently we would have to roll quite a bit, 6 times for that to work. So we basically wouldn't get to do anything every turn for a while. So I think we gotta keep the slice as is. And then, I mean, this really we just need it to be a marker, and it isn't, so it's kind of a complete disaster that it hasn't been for a while. So I imagine there's no way that we get to 10 wins here. It pretty much just exclusively needed to be a marker a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And then probably you would eventually switch out the booby as well. Oh my god, I didn't roll enough. Alright, well, I deserve to lose. Didn't roll off for the Nurse Shark, because I was like, oh, I have 3 gold, I should buy a thing. Actually, you shouldn't. Alright. Can we get away with this? Well, we got away with a draw, so that's crazy. It'll shoot just for less damage? Okay. My bad. Oh my god. This is messed up because you can't, you need to roll. You need to roll. God damn it, where's the marker when you need him? Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. The booby has done nothing for a while. I'm almost just thinking do this to save money. Just buy one of these other Nurse Sharks and then roll the rest. I don't even think it would actually give enough trumpets to go twice, but... Obviously I see the Nyala, but... Man, we just needed the marker a long time ago. We needed the marker, the Nyala, a long time ago. We have a freaking 2-6 up front, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, they got to shoot a bunch of things. We got to shoot only one thing and they spawned after. Well, gotta say, that was very disappointing. Already been 30 minutes though. Alright. We're doing one more. We're doing one more. This will probably be the last run of the week. But I need something better than that. I definitely could have ended, because I did get the win for the week. I at least got a 10 win this week, but... I feel dissatisfied. Really, the main reason I didn't go Nyala is because the whole point was to have the Trump Elephant, so that the marker could be at the front and give everyone stats without having Nyala in front of it. That was kind of the whole point. And then we just never saw the marker. I also like calling it marker, it's pretty funny. Look at that. It's also kind of funny to say that I'm not satisfied when I already, like, got a 10 win with full health. It's kind of a silly, it's kind of a silly, perspective, or, I don't know, it just feels like a silly thing to say, but still wanted to. Do I just take an Ohm just to take one? Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't do anything this turn, but we needed the pivot upgrade because rolling for trumpets in late game doesn't seem worth it. Money. Money. Oh, we spooked him. We spooked him. So. Oh, just gotta take that level, right? Alright, I could do this at least. Dromedary? Dromedary? Go crazy. Go for the gopher? Groundhog? We would have spooked their entire team if we had put the Ohm up front. Money. 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 Alright, that cupcake was worth. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. It's funny because the sea lion's good, but it kind of only matters if you're gonna keep the things that you're gonna be buffing this early on. Whereas the blowfish will just kind of be good regardless. So that's something to consider. So I think that's what I am considering. Now what I'm wondering is, okay, now I'm more inclined to take it. I was thinking like maybe there's a world where I leave it in to get a buff for a turn or two, but I think that's probably not worth. I think the extra gold from this and level future is better than this, so I will do this as well. And I will do this. I'll do this. And kind of have a decent guy on the team. Alright. Was looking for other level potentials, of course. That Mara is gonna be of interest. We kind of just did a bunch of chip damage that means that these shots kill, but... Oh, they gave us a rat. I was gonna say, I think it was gonna be a draw, but then the rat. Wait, did the rat not count as a win? Or maybe it didn't, I didn't notice. Well, this makes sense with this as well. What happens if you fringe head a fringe head? And then like your opponent will have a fringe head? And then if they kill my thing in front, then the... Anyway. You kind of need these to work. I guess I just don't care about this buff as much. And then that way... It's kind of awkward. I kind of have to do this. But then I kind of don't want to do this and give them money. But I need this to be up here. I guess you could do it like this, but you also don't want to do that either. This doesn't really work is what I'm getting at, basically. Basically need to get rid of... Okay, alright, we can get a bat in. Alright, that works. That works. That works. Okay, alright. It all makes sense now. It all works out. It works. It works. Doesn't matter if they get a bat. Okay, alright. Fantastic. So... Cool. I kind of want to just garlic this because it's a 5/8, which is, you know, pretty big at this point. Even though probably I'm not looking to keep it forever is my guess, but there was the Quetzal whatever. I did see that. I did see that. I kind of rolled past it before really giving it a good thought. Tuna's there. Blowfish is just better, obviously. Okay, that's a big dromedary. People definitely stacking dromedaries, that's for sure. Wait. He copied my thing because he killed the bat in the back, but we still win. We still win. I don't think I want to care about a doobie. A booby? Doobie, that's the VTuber. Not really looking to keep Tamarin necessarily that much longer either. One for each tier. We have a 3, a 4, a 3, a 1. So we get 3 trumpets. Yeah. Okay. This is, again, kind of an interesting idea to me as well. It doesn't really quite work with the Fringe head part. Because you want the things to get weakened and then have the Blowfish do stuff, but then you have the Fringe head here that's causing problems as well. You almost want, like... I guess if you did it, you would want the alien, the visitor in front of the Fringe head. Probably. I'll try it, I guess, but it does also make... Well, I guess I could do this then. Because then that way, like, I don't care. Like, I want this to die, I guess. Granted, the Blowfish is not particularly big yet. Music. Google Chrome / YouTube doing the thing where they just decide to move off of the YouTube playlist that's going for no reason. I don't think I'll ever understand that. I don't think I'll ever understand why it does that. Anyway. I don't really want to level 2 the bat. To be honest with you. I'm just gonna... You don't need the trumpets anymore. I'm gonna kind of ignore you. Okay. Do that on the Blowfish as well, isn't crazy? Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to maybe do on stream, I haven't fully decided on that, but was to... Oh, weaken the guy. Was to... The Video Game History Foundation now has an online library on early access that just has tons of cool old documents and stuff. And I thought that would be pretty cool to check out. Just because there's probably crazy stuff on there. Could sell this to buy a Fringe head for the future, I guess. Save the money for next turn. I don't know really what's going to happen with the whole copying. We'll see what... hopefully that doesn't benefit them. That's all I'm going to say. You hate it when the playlist doesn't advance after a video. You have to manually jump-start it again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, but... With YouTube. It's been doing weird things like that forever. Hey, we got rid of their garlic on their tuna fish. That's pretty good. Well, I think we're gonna do all right here. I think we're gonna do all right. A lot of weirdness, but it worked. And now we still get the level. Oh, you can't do it. I thought they made it so that they must have changed how that kind of thing works. You just can't do it anymore on stuff that does minus. Does that mean you can't do the or maybe it's because of the wording where it says remove too. I was thinking about the shrimp that gives like +3 -1. Maybe it's something like the wording's changed or whatever. I suppose you could piranha with this kind of thing too. You don't really need 2 things though. It's because it says remove specifically. Yeah, I mean that makes some amount of sense, I guess. I mean this team doesn't really have too far future prospects, so it is a little spooky to not have any scaling going on. I do wonder, is there a world where Piranha makes any kind of sense? Wait, you know what would be kind of crazy? Wait a second, maybe we do this for the meme now. Maybe we don't care about actually winning now, and we just small one, so that we have them spawn a small one. That would be interesting. And then it'll trigger twice because it'll do a level 2. Alright, this is too good to not do. This is too cool to not do, so I'm doing it. Look, it has to happen. I don't know what to tell you. It simply has to happen. And this definitely has to be level 2. Maybe even get this thing involved too. Switch out that for the Weasel makes a lot of sense to me. Switch that out for the Weasel makes a lot of sense to me. Would you put that... Would you put the Triceratops... I guess we have to put the Triceratops in front of this, because otherwise this loses the garlic. But maybe you put this in back, because then it also will get more trigger. I actually think you do this. Alright, we don't care about winning anymore. We just want to see the world burn. We just want to see the world burn. This getting 2 hits is fantastic too. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be great. Just everybody dies. Alright, so if we could get more health on stuff, that would be good. See, this would be going crazy. Leveling this. I mean, I said we're going crazy. We're going crazy. The thing is, this thing is gonna die. Well, I guess you could go like this now, because then this one will get the weakness, I guess. But, and this will keep the garlic, so maybe it'll live a little better, but it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts what's going on here. And then what, we mushroom this, or we mushroom that? Dude, if we mushroom this Fringe, does that do something? Does mushroom in the Fringe do something? I don't know what's happening, but I don't know what's happening. We're just gonna sit here and watch and figure it out. The problem is that people that have big trumpet dogs at the end are gonna be causing us problems. Why did it not trigger more? I felt like it was supposed to do more stuff. Level 2 copy? Oh, it doubles against me because it spawns for them. That's amazing. Maybe this wasn't the smartest thing to be doing. Just literally killing my own team. Oh boy, oh boy. Maybe this wasn't the smartest idea, chat. Unless, but nothing's gonna live. That's the problem. Because it's gonna do 2 damage twice. 4 damage twice, so 8. So this would die. This would live. I guess you could PETA it? Maybe? I don't... That's why mushroom's better. I mean, it makes sense, but this was a funny idea. Look, if I knew the double damage thing, maybe I wouldn't have done that, but reading is hard. Reading the card explains the card. I kind of skipped and went to the end where it says triggers 2 times on level 2. I didn't really read the other part of that. Look, we sacrificed the run for this meme anyway. We did a funny and it was worth it. Yeah, I don't think we would have beat this team anyway. Although that pita bread actually makes a pretty big difference. Okay, you know what? If we can get... Well, this is how it's always gonna have double damage, so that's a bit of a problem. But if... Wait. No, okay, alright. I was like, would mushrooming this do anything? And the answer is no, because it gets overwritten. However, you can mushroom this one, which will die when it dies from the one that spawns from that one. So, that's something. If I do this, then this will live the the double damage spawn from these, but then maybe not the last. I don't know. I'll buff you. Sure. I don't know exactly what's happening, but it's funny. Okay. Well, what if we kill the hopper? Wait, why did my guy die? Wait, what happened? Why did this die? What the? Tomato? Oh, no! Tomato? They're not supposed to tomato. Is there a world where I chocolate that? Probably not. Probably not. Also, probably not this. Doesn't make sense, dude. Doesn't make sense to do. Getting a popcorn on this would be nice, actually. Because then, you know, maybe hit something with double damage or whatever. I think I'm going to close my eyes on that. I mean, basically we just want things to have a better chance of living, so those do sort of help. Come on, give me a star fruit and then give me a popcorn. Okay, a 4 squad. Can we kill the 4 squad? Tomato? Oh wait, maybe that's still okay? I don't really know what happened here, but we drew. I think because the fringe head, oh yeah, like the fringe head stuff like messed things up somewhat or something. Something's going on there. I guess I'll freeze this and then roll. So we'd still rather a star fruit? I guess level 3. I mean, we know there's no way we're going to 10. We've just been like drawing every round. Eventually we'll see the roll teams that are like 30-30s or something. Or this is close enough probably. Yeah, they don't get their mushroom. Yeah, but they're, well, this thing's pretty big. Wait. Yes. Even just one win feels like I won the whole thing. It doesn't matter. I won 1 round. I won 1 round. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. All right. Still looking for that star fruit. Huh? I guess double damage this, why not? Well, because I'd rather... whatever it's called. Yeah, I'd rather just roll. PETA, put that on the Triceratops, maybe it can live? Probably not, but... oh no, because it gets overridden when this dies, so that probably doesn't make sense, does it? I guess there's a world where this dies from a tomato or something. We could have had a level 3 fringe head, by the way, but I think that would be a bad idea. Well, maybe it would have been an amazing idea, just to really send home this insane build that we have going on. Yeah, no, we need popcorn on the alien. Yeah, okay, this is the 50-50 that we're just mega statted team we're super losing to. Oh, they didn't spawn! Because their units are too big now. Yeah, that's the other problem. Although we would have just lost to the 50-50 anyway, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Starfruit. Level 3 fringe head. It totally makes sense. It totally makes sense to do that. Yeah, so we're running into the problem where our front units can't kill their front units. Okay, they're a 4 squad. We'll definitely get something no matter what. They got a 48. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, we know this is supposed to happen. We know we're supposed to lose, okay? Especially when we're giving our opponents. Okay, here we go. Popcorn. It's totally going to make the difference. Hint, it did not make the difference. Hopefully this will help for killing something up front. Hint, it won't. Hint, we're going to die anyway. We don't even really need that anymore. None of it matters anymore. We're just running off into the sunset. That's all we're doing. Okay, yep. Although, surprisingly, this team is... we didn't even get to do the fun stuff. Not that it mattered, really, but... I like how the 1 damage Firefly, respect to the Firefly. I was surprised how much stats that team had, even though it looked like all they had was a, an ostrich for stats, unless I was missing something there. Let me just quickly look. I think it was just the ostrich. Yeah, just the ostrich, really. That's kind of surprising. Because it's not like they're getting triggers from this. Like, these aren't permanent stats. It's not like they're getting stats from that. That's a little surprising. But whatever. You know, I decided that I didn't want to... We decided we didn't want to win, and we decided we wanted to go crazy. The dream idea was there. Unfortunately, I did not read words. So, the double damage on the small one, very disappointing to have that be me that takes that damage. Because otherwise that would have been a lot more. A lot of those rounds that went down to the wire and lost or drew probably would have been wins if, you know, I didn't have them do double damage to my own team and it was just flat damage, the same to everyone. I'm guessing that we would have won some more of those rounds, but that's alright. It was still funny. So there is that at least. But that's the end of the weekly. I do think that probably the roll team is just by far the best thing to do, and I never did it. I guess I almost started going towards one, but then kind of had to veer off because I never got the stuff until too late. But it's all right. At least I got a 10-win full health. That's something.